Mercury is direct. Plus, we've got some transformational energy around family, relationships, and money coming up this week. So stay tuned because we are diving into our Sidereal Astrology forecast for the week of October 3rd through the 9th. Hey, my friend, Danny Simoni's here, your spiritual counselor, helping you find clarity on your spiritual journey. One of my favorite things to do is to help you understand, remember who you are through the lens of astrology so that we can design a life that truly honors who you are, my friend. I swear, I love doing this. This is my favorite thing to do. In fact, I was talking to somebody the other day and they're like, "So how long have you been using astrology, Danny?" And I was like, 9 years. It has been 9 years that I have been in this beautiful world of working with astrology, understanding astrology, seeing how it has affected me, how it's changed my life as well. And now I have the beautiful opportunity to help others do so. And, I really love this because when I learned who I was through the lens of astrology, it really helped me shed all the generational, ancestral paradigms, belief systems that don't serve who I am naturally, who I am in my own natural rhythm. And so the more and more I learned about myself, the easier, not saying that it was easy, but the easier it was for me to strip away from some of these belief systems that have not served me up until that point in my life. And so I'm very excited that I get to help others do that now. So if you have not already, be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on that bell so that you get notified whenever a new video gets dropped. Because, my friend, we've got our weekly forecast here happening, but we also have some new videos that I will be putting out starting this week. So look out for those. So definitely make sure that you are subscribed. Plus, I have been working on something for a bit now, a special guide that I've been working on for you that is coming out very soon. So stay tuned till the end because I've got some more to share with you about that. Plus, we've got a lot of things going on today. An announcement about a class that's coming up that you just might want to take if you are looking at doing some shadow work, my friend. All right, so every week here, we break down where our moon is going to be so that we understand our emotional energy, because the more we understand our emotional energy, the more we can understand how to work with that energy, because we want to stay empowered. Am I correct, my friend? Don't you want to stay empowered? Let me know in the comments. Do you want to empower yourself? So you are in the right place. Okay, so let's take a look at our am I on the right date? Sometimes, yep. See, I knew I was like, this isn't right. I was looking at this before we got started. So let me go ahead and go to our Monday, October 3rd. We have our moon. Let's go get our moon. There she is right here. And she is in the sign of Sagittarius. Now, there's a couple of things that are going on with our moon here, but let's just talk about really quick the moon in Sagittarius. So we came off this energy from this weekend. We were in the moon in Sagittarius, and Sagittarius is a fire sign, so it's an action-oriented sign. It's actually really good at helping us see the bigger vision. So for those of you that like to get into the details, our Sagittarius energy can really help you expand out into those bigger ideas and into that bigger vision. It is also all about growth and expansion. So anything that you're wanting to, grow or expand, working on it during our Sagittarius moon is really absolutely great. Now, let's tune in really quick to what she was doing here. With this energy with Uranus and our south node and our beautiful planet of Pluto. So right here at 8 a.m. Central on Monday. It is not quite conjunct Pluto. However, as we move into the day, and let's go ahead and move her over, you'll see that we will get closer and closer, and we get about here and we start to get even closer. So in the early morning, afternoon, Central Time on Monday, we've got her really connecting with Pluto here, and it gets closer and closer, and it starts to really amplify that energy to where it is conjunct about 11 o'clock in the evening, but it is building up. So Monday, there could be some, let's say, how do we say this? Could be some feelings coming up, some emotional feelings coming up about how you are visioning your future to be or how you want your future to be. But there are some things that are in your day to day that are like, wait, this isn't what I wanted. Wait, this isn't where I'm going. And so with this, there could be some change because of the Uranus energy, some change that is happening. And what I'm really receiving with this is change that is necessary, right? This is change that is for the good to push you out of that comfort zone and really expand you. So if you are feeling, right, like you're like, why? This is like frustrating. Tune in. This is all really good information for you, my friend. Let me tell you, it is all really good information for you. Okay, so let's go ahead and go back and move into our Tuesday and see where we're at there. Actually, let's just keep it at 12 p.m. there. All right, so let's move ahead to Tuesday. So Tuesday, we switch into Capricorn. Capricorn is our beautiful energy, our earth energy. It is our more mature energy of the zodiac sign, which doesn't mean it's all that, it doesn't mean it's like perfect. It's great. All the signs have their polarity, right? So if we look at Capricorn, this is more grounded, structured energy. It's the planner, it's the organizer. So if we look at it from, the movement of the moon, the movement of the moon, we see that in Sagittarius, right, with this Uranus energy and this connection with our south node, that and Pluto, right, we have this energy that's coming up, these visions, these ideas, these insights that we're getting, this knowledge, right? Sagittarius is such a zodiac sign of knowledge that we get this knowledge, and then it's like, okay, now what do I do with it, right? So then we have beautiful Capricorn to help us ground in that energy and make a plan of action in how we're going to achieve our goal. Capricorn is so beautiful at being able to help us know what it is that we need to do right now so that we can hit our goal in the future that we're after, create the reality that we desire. And so right now we have this really great energy. I'm going to move it forward to Wednesday because I want to show you here, right here, our moon is conjunct Saturn. So it's, I've said this before in videos, if you've watched some of these videos before, that when the moon is crossing over these planets, when it's conjuncting them, it's as if it's, like Super Mario Brothers, right? Am I dating myself here? Super Mario Brothers, where it's activating, right? Where Mario would eat the mushroom and he's like, boop, 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 and he would blow up, right? He becomes Super Mario, right? And so that's what that energy is like. It's like it's activating that energy, and we are really in tune with it. We're feeling it, right? Whether you know it or not, my friend, you are feeling this energy. Pay attention. So the moon is conjunct here with Saturn. Now, with Saturn, there is more of a seriousness to things, where like with Leo, it's fun and it's vibrant. With Saturn, it's like, okay, we need to have a conversation, Danny. Like, we need to get serious, right? My love knows that he used to tell me, like, we need to talk, and I'd like freak out. What are we gonna talk about, right? Because that's what I think my parents did as a kid to me, right? They would be like, well, we're gonna talk to your dad about this, right? Or it was like, well, we need to talk about this. And so it became like this, like, oh no, what's going on, right? And so there's that. There could be that energy to it. So it's more serious. It's like we're going to have a serious conversation, right? This could also create, because it is the moon, it could create some distance in relationships, particularly with women. Particularly with women. So there could be a little bit of a, maybe like a cold shoulder you might be feeling or getting. There could be some negative attitudes, definitely coming from more of like the home, family arena, right? There could be some more, there could be some depression, there could be some maybe even rejection that we might be feeling, right? And but this is the opportunity, my friend, for you to open up and share. So if something is going on, and trust me, I'm raising my hand on this because I know that it is so hard to just open up and share. It's something that I struggle with, that my love, we have been working on 10 years together now, almost 10 years working together to really, like, help me open up, because I'm somebody who just keeps it all in and it's hard for me to express it. So I'm saying this to you as much as I'm saying this to myself, is that this is actually a really good time, like if you're feeling these things, to share it, right? To open up and share it. At minimum, journal it out, which is what I tend to do, but at minimum, get it out. It needs to get out in some way. If you have somebody like a guide, like a counselor, a coach, a therapist that you can come to, then that is definitely something that you'll want to do, where you can open up in a safe space. Our friends and our family, I know they love us, but sometimes they cannot offer us the best advice because they just get it. They're just in their own way, right? They're just seeing through their own lens. And when we talk with somebody outside of that, who can hold the space for us first, right? It's one of the things I love that I get to do for people, is hold that space for them so that they can explore things without me putting any judgment on it, without me telling them what to do, but allowing them the space to explore different ideas and different perspectives. So this would actually be a really good time to do that. The other really beautiful thing here is that we have this trine with Mars. And so Mars is really giving us this perseverance energy, right? This is like, if you're trying to, start something new or to have more self-discipline on something, this right here, Wednesday, Thursday is going to be a really beautiful time for you to do that. In fact, I, told my love starting this month, October 1st, I shared this in my Instagram story. So if you aren't following me over there, go check me out. I'm in stories most days. I don't post as much, but I am in stories most days, and I'm getting better at that. Let me just say that what I told him was, like, we're gonna cut out sugar and flour for this month, and knowing the type of energy that we were going to be in, knowing that we were going to have this right here, plus a couple placements in my own chart, that I thought, like, this would be a really good time for me to do this. And so I'm going to use, right, and I timed it, like, you see, like October 1st was when we started, but here we are. It's, what is it, October 5th on Wednesday. So October 5th would be, a couple of days in, where how you want to give up after a few days. So I gave myself that energy to be like, nope, we got this. We're going to persevere. So this is how we can use astrology, right? So let's see, we have Wednesday here, and then going into Thursday, our moon will move out of Capricorn, and its conjunction with Saturn, and it will free up into Aquarius. Now, Aquarius is our air energy. It's an air sign, and it is the lover of community, of friends, of humanitarian issues, social justice issues. It is really that sign that is like, wants to like stand up and do the right thing, right? It is also the sign that is known as the rebel. It does not care. It does not care, right, what other people think. It's going to do what it wants to do. And I love Aquarius energy. I wish I had more of it in my chart, right? I wish I could express that energy more, because sometimes I'm a Capricorn rising. I like to stay in the boundaries. And so, Aquarius can really help us push past the boundaries and do our own thing, wave our weird flag right high and proud. So you might find that Thursday, and then moving into Friday, you're going to see she's going to get closer here, our beautiful moon, to Neptune as well as Jupiter. So this energy is going to give us a little bit more of some sensitivity, especially emotional sensitivity. So you might definitely be picking up on other people's energy. For all my empaths out there, you're definitely going to be picking up on more and more energy. So be mindful of that. Your intuition will be high. So definitely, I'm looking for my selenite one, but I think I took it downstairs for my meditation this morning. So it's not here, but I would say definitely clear your energy, use some, selenite's really good for clearing your energy. It's my go-to. Or essential oils. Lemon is one of my favorites to go to clear your energy, and it's really beautiful, just like just putting a drop in your hand and just clearing, right? Sage is always another good one. Just make sure if you're using sage in particular, you can use Palo Santo too, but if you're using sage in particular, make sure you just bring in some other energy afterwards, because it is super powerful, that it will get rid of anything and then leave you open pretty much. So this is also a good time where we have the moon conjunct Neptune, and then it will be conjunct Jupiter. This is a really good time for us to get into our creative expression, our visions, our dreams. So you might find that your dreams are pretty interesting, although they've been pretty interesting because we have that Neptune Jupiter energy. You may be feeling that even more once the moon kind of comes and hangs out with them. So you might find that towards the end of this week, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, you might find that your dreams are a little bit more intense than they normally are. Pay attention though, because dreams are messages for us. We can definitely receive messages through those dreams. And so you want to definitely pay attention to what may be going on with them. Even the slightest little thing can make a big difference as a message is concerned. All right, so then come Sunday, you'll see our moon passes over Chiron, and it will be conjunct Chiron on Sunday. So the end of this week, my friend, we're going to get a little bit in the feels. Just know that we're going to get a little bit into the feels. It's going to feel, it's going to feel a little a little intense. It could feel, there could be, as I mentioned, it could feel a little bit like the old wounds, the traumas are coming up, and it could not feel so good. So I want to tell you this, because if that's how you're feeling, right, know for one that this is temporary. Also know that this is an opportunity for you to look at that, for you to get those insights, for you to, allow yourself to explore what is ready to be healed, what is ready to be looked at. And as you know, I talk about the 4 stages of healing, and the first stage is awareness. Like, we're aware that something is off, that something is happening, and this could definitely be part of that, right? The second is the understanding, and we can definitely, right, as these things are coming up, we can become aware of them, and then we can look at them and be like, why is this coming up? What is this about? What's the deeper layers, right? The deeper layers to why this is coming up. And then our third stage is to forgive self and forgive others. And then our fourth is to move forward, right? To let go and to move forward. And so this weekend, we might find that things are coming up for us to, again, become aware of, and for us to understand, right? To go through that exploration and see why this is coming up or what it is. Okay. So that is our astrological sidereal astrology forecast for this week. So let me know in the chat, are you up to doing this work? Are you a little nervous about it? Are you like excited about it? I used to get really nervous about it. Now it's like, it is definitely more excitement. Like, okay, what's going to show for me? Because I know that once it shows for me, I'm become aware, and now I can do something about it. Right. So, all right, let me get into a couple of announcements for us. So, talking about doing this work, I'm super excited because this Friday, October 7th, my love has finally decided to come out of the closet of teaching. And he's such a great, if you've ever met him, and I hope someday you get to meet him. He is fantastic. He is a deep, deep thinker. He is definitely he's an Aquarius moon and a Gemini sun and a Scorpio rising. So my love loves to dive into things. He's super curious about things, and he's going to do things his own way. So it was only a matter of time before he stepped out of the closet and was ready to teach. And so he's finally ready to teach. And I'm excited. So he and I will be coming together. We are definitely a beautiful pairing because he is going to tell you like it is. He's going to be straight with you. And I am the soft pillow, as many people like to say. I am very comforting and supportive. It's my Cancer energy that I do like to take care of people. And so I will definitely be that soft pillow where he's throwing the punch and I'm like, here you go, let me lay you down. So we are kicking this off October 7th, Friday. It's called Shadow Work Tarot. My love is the tarot reader for all of my clients. He's a fantastic tarot reader. And he actually does shadow work tarot. So he will not, he's going to look at the deeper things that you need to work on in your readings. And so I'm excited because we are going to go through the 22 cards, the major arcana in tarot. We're going to go through each card every single week to explore its messages, its teachings, and to look at the deeper layers of ourselves. So it's going to be a fantastic class. I'm so excited for it. So if you are looking, if you want to join us, because we already got some people signed up, if you want to join us, there is a link down in the description for you to go ahead and click on that. It is a series, so it's 22 classes in total. So you can get the link down below. You can come to one class, you can come to them all. Although I highly recommend coming to them all because every card has its own beautiful message. Plus, this is for, just so you know, new people to tarot as well as people who all are already tarot readers or have learned tarot. This is a class for both, right? So we'll definitely be going through the major arcana. So if you ever did want to learn tarot or dive into tarot a little bit, this will or tarot. I know people say tarot. I say tarot. People say tarot. Potato. If you have ever been interested in diving into it, this will be a great place to start, especially if you're somebody that likes to do the work. I will tell you this, if you're somebody that likes to stick to your story, if you're somebody that likes to play victim, then this class is not for you. I'll be straight up with you. It is not for you because we are definitely going to ask you to look at different aspects of yourself. All right. So number 2, we have our Heal Your Energy Libra season, our 4-part series coming up starting the week of October 17th. And that is our 4-part series where we will meet weekly. And in this particular round, like, I'm so excited. We've done a Leo. We've done, we're in the midst of our Virgo right now. And so we will be moving into Libra. And so Libra is going to be all about our relationships. We're going to be exploring our relationships, our partnerships, our boundaries, our decision-making. So we're going to be exploring some really beautiful topics. So you can find a link down below in the description for that. And if you use the code YouTube, you get a 22% off of your ticket. All right, my friend, that is it for us today. Remember to hit that subscribe button and that bell notification so you know when our new video comes out this week. Plus, let's close our eyes. Oh, I had to sneeze. Take a deep breath. And find peace. Have a great week, my friend.